Good morning, everyone. Here we are live. Microsoft Flight Simulator, NeoFly Career Mode, episode number 54. We are headed over to Jasper County Airport. So we're going to get this thing going here. So we'll hit fly, let NeoFly kick off, and get activated.
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today. Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
Captain, this is dispatch talking. The VIP on board today will be holding a meeting as we fly. Please avoid any unnecessary banking. Pilot, today's VIPs are making their way now. Oh my god. Is that... It is! Oh, that's made my day! See if you can get me an autograph, please!
Runway 27 departure to the west.
Okay, Captain. That's the last of the VIPs in their seat and ready for takeoff. Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright, we are almost ready here. We're going to just adjust our altitude setting there. And what else we got to do here? It's been a morning. I've been doing a lot of learning this morning, so brain's kind of fried already. And it's 6 a.m. Alright, so welcome back. Here we are. Appreciate you tuning in. We are flying out of Winamac, Indiana, and we are going to be heading over to Rensselaer, Indiana. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but nonetheless, we're going to be staying in the state of Indiana. And yeah, so I think we're ready to take off here. We got our heading straight forward just in case we need it for safety. We're going to go ahead and release the parking brake here. And well, before we do that, I guess we got to plug in our joystick here because we were playing around the golf before. And there we go. That is better. Yeah, we had the controller set in before. We got liftoff.
Have a smooth flight, if you know what I mean.
We got positive climb. We got nav mode G locked in. Go ahead and reduce our throttle some. Alright, let's get rid of our flaps. Put our landing gear up. It's going to be a short flight today. It's only 35 nautical miles. Just gonna keep an eye on our speed here. It looks like we're going 220 meters per second, 230. Alright, let's go ahead and get an exterior view here. A little cloudy sky, but we got a little bit of visibility. Doesn't look like there's too much rain on the radar. Alright, little, one, appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. Love the, new subs. We crossed over 300 subs. And we are now... Let's do an update. Let's do a check. I'll refresh it on my screen here. Last time I checked, we were at 304. And we are at 304. It was just a few minutes ago that I checked, but guess you never know. It's been going up a lot. Alright, so a little update here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna stay in Indiana. We're going to Jasper County Airport, and our AI pilots are still doing their thing. NeoFly cash is still sitting at 1.5 million, as the same thing as last night, because we haven't done anything new. And I just figured I'd do a quick little live session here in the Cessna Citation CJ4. And yeah, we've been playing around with our PFD screen here and all the adjustments that we can do to this, or at least some of them. And yeah, it's been interesting. We've also been playing with the our navigation screen over here as well. So there's a lot of different options that we can do here. And then this is our flight planner down here. So we're learning the CJ7 or CJ7. That's a Jeep. The CJ4 in as much detail as we can in the amount of time that we got. So stay tuned for, maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to adjust all the different settings in here and whatnot. So this panel up here is our autopilot stuff, as well as some controller down here. So this FD button is the flight director, which controls the flight director on the PFD screen. So we're going to go ahead and go to NeoFly here. We're going to check our flight. We're going to deploy Camille, our flight attendant. We got 6 passengers. We're going to go ahead and serve a drink distribution. And we are coming up about 6 miles, less than 1 minute away, to the top of our descent. So we're going to start probably phase 1 of our descent pattern here. So I got 3 phases that I kind of break everything out to for the descent. The approach has a certain set of phases, the cruise has a certain set of phases, and then our descent has 3 phases to it. So sometimes I do phase 1 and 2 at the same time, but for the most part there's procedures that I follow. Looks like we might have a little bit of rain coming up on the radar. Just a little sprinkle maybe. But yeah, we're 2.8 miles out, so we'll go ahead and start our procedures here. First one being, we got to drop this down to 220 or 200 meters per second so that we can deploy our landing gear and our flaps. Alright, landing gear is down. Flaps are going. We're starting our turn towards the runway. Next stage here, runway sits at 684 feet above sea level. So we're gonna drop down to about 1100. We're going to adjust our view here. We should be able to see the runway when we get to probably about 1 mile out. I'm thinking maybe 1.5. We're currently 6.3 miles from the runway, sitting at about 300 and something feet above the ground. Reduce our speed a little more here, see if we can get down to that little diamond area. We do have a little light rain. It's hitting the windshield there. So it's been rainy up in Indiana the last couple of days since we've been doing some live weather flights. We are looking at 4.3 miles out. I'm going to go ahead and drop another 100 feet, I think. Got to be careful with those trees. Alright, we're 3 nautical miles out. Still no runway in sight.
Kilo Romeo Zulu Lima traffic says that Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final runway 18 to land.
Alright, 2.2 nautical miles away. Still no runway in sight. Not even from the exterior. It looks like we're going to be hitting a little heavier rain. So we're 1.5 miles out. So it's going to be a tough landing again. We're going to go ahead and drop one more 100 feet. So 0.8 nautical miles out, still no runway in sight. We got heavy rain. Oh, I think I see the runway. Alright, we're good. We're going to turn off our autopilot. We just cut the throttle. We're going to take a big nose dive down. Whoa, we're spinning.
That was a harder landing than we like to see, pilot. Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Alright. But we did come to a stop at the end of the runway there. So that is not too bad. A little bit better than the last one. Alright, we'll contact ground.
Kilo Romeo Zulu Lima traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 36.
Alright, that's not what we wanted. Alright, so small airport here. We're just going to take one of these parking spots here. This is all the parking that they have here. Alright, so we will do that. We'll set our parking brake. We'll shut our engine down. It's another rainy day here in Indiana.
Transporter, you can open the doors and begin the disembarkation. Transporter, all the passengers have disembarked. Good job. See you soon.
Alright, so mission completed there.
You are clear to start your engine.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else we're gonna do today. We're gonna try to fit in another flight maybe this afternoon, but got a little busy personal life stuff going on this evening, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do another flight, but we'll see. I'll try to fit it in. And but until next time, appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We got plenty of content coming, and a bunch of different scenarios. And Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 countdown is now less than 7 days away, so we got that to look forward to. So we'll see you. Hope everybody enjoys their Thursday.